Hey guys, Marlo back again with another unboxing and review, and today I have the Hot Toys Spider-Man Far From Home Spider-Man upgraded suit. So anyways, I wanted to do a quick unboxing. I'm not going to be as thorough as some reviews out there, just going to go through it really quick, and basically wanted to do a quick comparison with the regular Far From Home suit, as you can see there to the right side. Anyways, without further ado, let's take a quick look at the box. Here we have the Far From Home upgrade suit box, image of Mysterio there with the upgraded suit Spider-Man in the reflection there, and it's basically a clear plastic sheet, as you can see, that slides over the upgraded suit Spider-Man, and it kind of gives this cool holographic effect, as you can see there, depending on how the light bounces on the plastic. So that's kind of cool how they did that. And moving along the side of the box, nothing too special there. The back of the box, basically showing some of the warnings and whatnot for the product. The other side, and at the top, so let's go ahead and slide that slip cover off, and we can see a better image of that upgraded suit, basically Spidey in his red, and it's more black as opposed to the blue. And that opens up, there is a flap. Wow, pretty cool, as you can see there, and you can see some of the contents inside. You can see the unmasked Peter Parker head, the drone, some webs, Spidey back there. I guess, what are those? I guess those are some Spidey wings. Wow, I really don't recall all of the extras that come with it, but we'll take a closer look at that. The side of the inner box there, some cool Spidey graphics. The back of the box showing the talents involved with the making of this fine figure, as you can see there. The other side of the box, and oops, almost knocked down my regular Spidey there, but let's go ahead and open it all up. And upon opening the box, you can see the figure once again inside within the clamshell tray. I'll lift up the top portion of the clamshell tray just to give you guys an idea how he comes packaged. And you can see there on the bottom tray, once again, the figure, again a bunch of the accessories, the stand. So looking pretty cool. Alright, let's get everything out. Oh, and one more thing, I believe the instructions are found right at the top. Okay, and here we have the upgraded suit Spidey out of the box. Again, the Spidey wings that you can attach with magnets. The drone, we have the drone stand that you can attach to the bendy stand there. And that's a look at the Spider-Man Far From Home stand. Close look at the Peter Parker head sculpt real quick. And I believe the likeness to Tom Holland looks really good. I never got the original release of the Homecoming Spider-Man, so I'm glad to finally have a Tom Holland head sculpt here that I can use for some customs. He does come with some glasses there with a metal frame, which is kind of cool. The interchangeable eyepieces from the wider lens to the medium, small, and then to the totally closed lens there. A little cell phone, iPhone looking piece there. A mask that he can hold in his hands. And these are all the extra hands that he comes with that you can swap out. These right here are some web shooters, and there's like a little hole at the end there so that you can apply the little web strings into that little hole, so it looks like he's shooting out some webs. And these are all the various webs that he comes with, including this one that's kind of like a little bit in the form of a lasso or something like that. And I believe it swaps out with these hands and not the other ones. So yeah, those are the web shooters once again, and one other Spidey web effect there. And of course we have the instruction sheet, so before we really do anything, we should look at that. Let me open it up. Let's see. So feel free to pause the video at any time to read or take a better look at any of these pages. I'm just going to try to go through it real quick. Swapping out the heads, about the glasses there, how to apply the magnetic wings, and how to apply the phone and mask. There's a particular hand for that. The back there, again, how to apply the webs, setting up the stand with the drone, and some warnings there not to keep your figure posed in a certain position for too long, and avoid trying to take the suit off or any of the other details on the suit. And last but not least, some other warnings there. So that's pretty much a quick overview of the instructions. So let's move on to the figure itself. I'll give you guys a look at the head sculpt. Not too different from the previous release or the regular suit, but there are some details that are changed, and obviously the color choices are changed on the suit as well. There's the bottom of the feet. Nice texturing on the black part of the suit there. And they did a good job of hiding the seams for the most part. You can see some seams there. And I guess they would be on the side of the suit there. And at the back of the head, that was one of the biggest gripes for a lot of people. They're getting better at hiding the seam. It only goes up to partly to the back of the head, not all the way to the top like on the previous releases. So a lot better hidden on this figure, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So let me grab the other Spider-Man so we can do a quick comparison. Alright, and here we have the two Spideys, and for a comparison, you can see there the heads, the lenses are a little bit different in terms of the styling. There's a little bit more of a point at the top of the upgraded suit, and hopefully you can see that. They kind of curve up a little bit higher as opposed to the regular suit. Of course, the spider emblem, there's some white highlights on the upgrade suit. You can see he has something there on the belt line. Forget what those are. I don't know if they were extra web shooter cartridges or something. Of course, you can see he has the web shooters at the wrist, whereas on the upgrade suit they're more integrated and hidden. And of course, he has the black, there's a blue, and with the blue you see some black trim all throughout. And again, some black trim on the red boots there. Let's see. Let me do a side view, and we turn them both around. Oops. And then hopefully you can see the differences with the goggles a little bit better. What I'm talking about there. You can see some of the details at the side are a little bit different too. Less red going down the arm. And then you have some black there on the top of the hand. The back of the suits. Turn them around once again. And you can see some of the differences there. Different Spidey logo at the back. And that seam, hopefully you can see what I'm talking about. On the older version, the seam kind of went up to the top of the head there. Kind of showing up towards the front. Kind of ends right at the top of the forehead right there. It's hidden pretty well, but you can kind of make it out. So again, if you're particular about that, this suit hides it a little bit better. You can see the seam at the back, but it seems to end more at the top of the head. So again, a little bit less unsightly. Let's see in comparison. Let me get it to focus. Hopefully, you know, it's not that big a deal, but again, for some people it might be a big deal. The bottom of the feet, let's take a look at that. You can see the soles there. Yeah, let's see. The old ones were quite different, as you can see. So even at the bottoms, they made some changes. And let's see, as far as the accessories, let's see, this guy has some new wings that are different from the original suit. Again, you attach them by magnets, so something like that. They go underneath. So just roughly something like that. The legs you can open up a little bit more to, you know, get it a little bit more flush, but that just gives you guys an idea of how to attach those wings. And then this piece goes between the legs. Again, there should be some magnets in between there. And if you're curious, let's go ahead and see if they work on the old Spidey, because again, he did have some Spidey wings, but they were smaller from what I recall. So he does have some magnets as well. Yep, looks like the magnets can still hold. Oops. Again, you're going to have to position it just right. And you can kind of fudge it. Oops. You can kind of fudge it with the new wings as well. Again, if you just play with it just right, you can probably make it work. Something like that. And before I forget, let's look at that drone. There we go, finally. Geez, sorry about that. So you can see some of the weathering and scuffing on the drone. Really nicely detailed. So very cool piece there. And as far as I can tell, there's no moving pieces. And again, there's a stand for that you can just plug into the bottom there. So that is the drone, Spidey with the webbings, and oh yeah, one more thing, the Tom Holland, Peter Parker head sculpt once again. And that should work on the old Spidey, and of course it will work on the new one, so let's go ahead and take a look at that. And here we have the Peter Parker portrait applied to the older outfit Spider-Man suit, and you can see it works really nicely. Fits pretty nice. You can see I applied all of the glider parts to the upgrade suit. So roughly that's how he looks with the webbing all throughout. Again, you can just, you know, futz with it to get it to look a little bit more flush, but real roughly, that's a quick look at him in glider mode. And the Parker head sculpt on the original suit. Again, this is the version from the Far From Home movie. I don't know, I think it should be exactly the same as the Homecoming version. Again, I never got that one, so this was my chance to get the original suit for the MCU version of Spider-Man, and now I do have the upgraded suit there. So that is it, guys. Just a quick unboxing and review. I'm not going to go over articulation. There's a ton of reviews for that. Hopefully you enjoyed this quick unboxing and review and comparison. If you did, please do give the video a thumbs up. Be sure to share the video, like the video, and if you haven't already, please do subscribe. As always, take care, stay safe, keep on collecting, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.